Okay, peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of love to all our queens and all our kings on this deep dive, globally changing lives. Welcome, 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 one and all. And those that are on the varied YouTube platform, thumbs up to you also, and welcome. And our special guest, Queen Yvonne Finn, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all very much for making it deep dive, globally changing lives. And as you know, to start our program, we just like to use this gifted song from Queen Lerato Shadare, an international, globally recognized singing, recording artist that gifted us this song about 5, 6 years ago, and we have been using it ever since. And so, without any further ado, we are just going to deep dive right into our theme song, In It to Win It.
We are here of the closing doors, please.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Lerato Shadare. Really appreciate. And moving right along into our first and best presentation, the presentation that I love, the presentation that I adore, the presentation that I um, hold dear the most. And that, of course, is the mindset. Enough! Build boldly from within. That's the topic for the mindset this evening. And our speaker, of course, is a well renowned international inspirational speaker. Of course, she's an entrepreneur up in the cold, cold climate of Canada, and most definitely co-host of one global movement, none other than our one and only sweet, adorable, lovely Queen Yvonne Finn. Over to you.
Good evening, Dr. Derek, and thank you so much for that wonderful intro. And it's not cold anymore, I can tell you that. So, hi everyone, and thank you for having me back again. We thank our God for looking after us, and I'm just going to go right in as I always do. I'm going to start with a question, and it says, I'm just going to ask one single simple question, but it could really change how we think about things and shift the mindset, the paradigm shift. What if the thing that you've been chasing is something you already have? Not more success, not more validation, not more approval, but a quiet, grounded belief that says, I am enough to begin. To begin, that's the important part. I am enough to begin, whatever it is I'm seeking to begin. And for some of us, that belief is deeply rooted in something even greater than a simple affirmation. It is an identity not earned, but given. It's an identity grounded in what Christ says about us. He says that you're already seen, you're already valued, and you're already loved. He says we are more than conquerors. He says we are overcomers. And all this is from Him, something that He paid for and He gave to us. Scripture tells us that in Him we live and move and have our being. So you see, we are enough to be, to do, and to have, but we must get it in the right order. Because here's the truth: how you build your life matters just as much as what you build. If you're building from a place of lack, everything feels heavy. It's urgent. It's like you're pushing and it's never quite complete. But when you build from a place of enoughness, that's a word, I made that up, but it's a place of enoughness, having enough, everything shifts. When we align our lives according to that spiritual truth, the order generally shifts from a worldly model to a kingdom model. We be as our identity. We start by recognizing our identity is rooted in Him. We are loved and created and sustained. We are already enough because of whose we are. Then you do. That's the action. From that place of secure identity, we act. We act. We do the things out of love and purpose because we all have a purpose, not to earn worth or to prove we are enough. And then we have provision and fruit. As a result of being in alignment and doing purposeful work, we have experiencing the fruit and the peace and the provision meant for us. But the world often teaches us to do and to have and to be. I will do this so I can have that, and then I will be. I will be happy enough. So reversing it to be, do, have removes the pressure of chasing worth, because we are already enough as a starting point, because the creator of it all says we are. So the core message I want to have this evening with us discussion, there are two mindsets that quietly shape every decision that we make. The scarcity mindset, I'm lacking. I need more to be worthy. And then there's the abundance mindset that says I'm enough and I can grow from here. One is driven by fear and the other is by purpose. And for those who draw from faith, this enoughness isn't self created, it's anchored in truth, a reminder that your worth isn't something you hustle for, it's something that you live from. So I divided up into three sections. The section one, it's the cost of building from lack. Let's be honest, many of us were taught to operate from lack. We were told to prove ourselves, to earn worth, to hustle until we are enough. But building from that place comes at a cost. One, it's fear driven decisions that we make there. When you believe you're not enough, fear becomes your compass. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of being exposed. And in two, the not enoughness trap. You achieve something, and instead of you finding peace, you feel pressure to keep moving. You don't even enjoy what you've achieved because your identity was tied to performance and not the truth of who you are. And number three, reactive living and paralysis. Scarcity, scarcity creates tunnel vision. You focus on what's missing instead of what's possible. And then there's the comparison as identity. You measure your worth against others. And that's a race that no one ever wins. There's always somebody with more or doing more. And in section two, the power of building from enough. That's the comparison now. Building from lack and building from enough. Now imagine a different foundation that says, not perfection, not superiority, just enoughness. Purpose driven growth. You don't grow because you're broken, you grow because you're called to grow. Resilience and inner security. Failure becomes feedback, not your identity. You stand on something deeper than your outcomes. And then there's proactive and creative thinking. You begin to see possibilities instead of limitation. And sustainable success, you're not striving to prove your worth, you're expressing it in the world. That's how you show up. And for those grounded in faith, like most of us here, this is where mindset meets meaning. You're not declaring I'm enough out of ego, but out of alignment with the truth that says you were created with value on purpose. And so the framework for this is enough. That's the word, ENOUGH. Let's make this practical then. The E is for embrace your starting point. You don't need permission to begin. And the N is for notice your self talk always. Shift from criticism to the truth of who you are from the Creator. And the O is own your inherent worth. It's not earned, it's recognized. And for many of us, as I said, it's God given. We know our identity in Christ. And the U, use challenges as feedback. Growth is part of the journey. It is not proof of lack. We're all supposed to be growing all the time, increasing our capacity. Have more, do more. Learn more, do more. You grow with intention and you move with purpose, not pressure. Purpose, not pressure. And so the G then is to honor the small wins. Gratitude builds momentum. And then the shift to empowerment. Empowerment comes from a shift. It's from I can't move forward because I don't have enough to I have the capacity to learn and grow. And for some of us, that becomes I can move forward because I'm already equipped. When we came equipped for our purpose. Already called, we have been, already enough in who I was created to be. That belief changes how you walk into every room, how you face every challenge, and how you would view every opportunity. So here's my challenge to all of us. For the next 24 hours, let's operate from this one belief. I'm enough to begin, whatever that beginning is. And if it resonates with you, let that also mean I'm already valued, I'm already seen, I'm already grounded in something greater than my performance. Take one step you've been delaying. Speak with confidence you didn't earn, and show up without needing to prove. So choose one action today that reflects the belief that you are already enough, not from fear. Send that message you've been meaning to send. Start that project. Have that conversation, not because you're fully ready, but because you've decided you already have what it takes to begin. And so you don't rise by becoming more worthy. You rise by realizing you always were. And for some, that truth was spoken over you long before you believed it. It was given to you from the Creator. So self acceptance is not about settling for mediocrity, but rather a compassionate, honest acknowledgement of who you are right now, which actually means it's easier to change and grow. A defined starting point provides the essential direction, but the conviction that you are good enough to begin is what converts that direction into a meaningful, purposeful journey. The belief in one's own worth is the foundation upon which purpose is built, preventing the pursuit of goals from becoming an exhausting, endless search for external validation. You are enough. Thank you, Dr. Derek, and everyone listening. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, that was not enough. We need more on that enough.
Thanks, Dr. Derek. I know that
But
was
for
enough.
some of us who are a little slow, could you just run through that acronym and what they stand for, please?
This acronym. Okay, Dr. Derek, I shuffled my papers here because I was making some special notes here. So let's just find that for us. Enough. That's the acronym that we're using, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the E is for embrace your starting point. Because at the start of this, I said, you're enough to begin where you are. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's going to settle.
Mm-hmm.
You're not settling because we came with purpose. So we have to fulfill that purpose. And it means growing, increasing capacity, and doing more. So you don't need permission to begin. Where you are is good enough. That's the only place you can begin, is where you are, right? And then the N is to notice your self-talk. That's always important because we're always telling ourselves silly things. So notice your self-talk. Shift from the criticism to the truth of who you are. As I said, we are more than conquerors. We're overcomers, given to us by the Creator, by Jesus, right? That's what He gave us. And then the O is own your inherent worth. You came worthy, not because of anything that you did, but because Christ thought you were worthy enough to die for. I mean, really, what more do you need? So it's not earned, it's recognized, and it's for us who believe, we know it's been God given, that inherent worth. And then the O's, use challenges, criticism, if you want to call them, use it as feedback. Growth is part of the journey. It's not a proof of lack. It's just that you're learning as you go, getting bigger and can do more, be more. And you grow with intention. That's the G. Move with purpose and not pressure. And where's my H? I don't see the H, Dr. D. Dr. D, where's my H? Oh, the H is for honoring the small wins. Gratitude builds momentum. We should always be grateful. Gratitude is actually a form of worship to our Creator for those of us who believe. So we honor the small wins because gratitude builds momentum.
Nice, nice, nice.
Thank
Wonderful.
you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Derek. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You kind of did slip through it so fast. I
I
my
did not.
my my
It's
hands
18 minutes.
my hands couldn't keep
The
up.
hands couldn't write it. Okay, sorry about that, Dr.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Derek.
It's long time we leave school, so I don't remember how to do the writing thing for so long,
Good
you know.
one, good one. Thank you so much.
Because nowadays you just talk and you just talk and that's it. The last time I wrote a letter was 1983.
Oh my, Dr. Derek.
So no,
Really?
I don't write letter. No. Too much work. But thank you very much, Queen Yvonne Finn. You are always a delight
Thank you
when
so
I
much.
hear
Thank
you
you.
and when you speak. So thank you very much. Really appreciate.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, we are enough,
We are
and
enough to start, Dr. Derek, to begin, because one of the reasons people postpone is because they think they have to get more, you know, but you have to
Mhm.
begin at some place, right?
Right,
Yeah.
definitely. And just to let you know that you can actually raise your hand if you have any comments or any questions for our dear Queen Yvonne Finn. Really appreciate her. Thank you very much. And
Thank you, sir.
of
You're very
of
welcome.
course, we always put down ourselves. Persons
Yes.
just put down themselves instead of thinking that they are enough. They need
Yes.
a man or a woman to validate them,
Yes. Or
and
something
all of that.
else.
Something
And
else.
it's something external. And I mean,
Yes.
I forgot what it is, but I was looking it up and it says that it's psychologically something that we're predisposed to when we don't know our creator, of course.
Right.
But the people who don't know their God, I don't know. Yes, it's a rough time because
Hmm.
the world will beat you up and tell you you're not good enough, and you will buy into it and you will live like that,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Let us recognize that we are enough. God created us. God created us that way,
Yes, he
right?
did.
He created us with everything.
Yes, he does.
And yes, and that is why we were created on the sixth day after everything finished.
Exactly. Can you imagine
You
if we
know,
had to be dodging all those trees when they kept coming up and all that stuff,
oh mercy.
No,
There you
no, we
go.
didn't have to do any of that. He made sure that we were well taken care of.
Yep, yep, yep. But you see, the some of the powers that be
Hmm.
want us to think, especially on the
Otherwise,
news.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I don't listen to the news. I don't
Lots of
listen
people have
news.
been saying that, Dr. Derek. They don't listen to the news anymore.
No, I don't listen news. Well, I've never listened news. No, it's
Yeah,
boring. I never
yeah.
listen, never, and
And it
worse, no
doesn't have
read.
good stuff to tell you about yourself. It's a scare thing.
Yeah, they always preach on the news scarcity,
Yes, they
that
do.
there's not enough. Actually, I've been hearing scarcity from from um from the world was 3 point something billion.
Yeah,
So there's
yeah.
not enough to feed the world
It's true. Yeah, they
from
always said
three
that.
point
And look at
something
it.
billion.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And now we can't eat. So
You
what
know,
happened?
it's a way to keep us fighting against each other, isn't it? Right? Because when you have lack
Apparently.
and scarcity mindset, people think that they have to grab and take from others, and that's a trick.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. They even restrict Chinese from having more than 3 children
Yeah, the whole
and
country
all
was
of
under
those
that. I
things.
don't know if it's changed now, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So so it don't make sense to me when God knew that the earth has
Was
to
going
be
to get to this
populated.
point. Yes, yes,
Yes. But unfortunately we listen to news.
yes. Lots of
Uh,
us swear by it. Can't go anywhere without it. Every
oh
day,
yes,
many
yes.
times a day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, It is what it
Thank you,
is.
Dr. Derek. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen Yvonne Finn. All right, moving right along, just going to um, change gear a little and just talk a little bit about computers, right? Computer and
Mm-hmm.
technology. And
Mm-hmm.
we are focusing, or we'll be looking at Windows, Windows basic, just a basic of Windows. So take a look at this video.
If you're just getting started with Windows, learning how to navigate the interface is a great place to start. Let's take a look at the desktop, which is the screen you see here. It includes a desktop background, also known as your wallpaper, and the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. The taskbar is where you'll find shortcuts to some of the applications on your computer, as well as the Start button. In most versions of Windows, you can click the Start button to see a list of applications, files, and settings. But if you're using Windows 8, you can click the Start button to return to the Start screen. The taskbar is also where you'll find File Explorer, which allows you to view and open files and folders. For now, I'm going to close the window by clicking the X. Let's check out more features on the desktop instead. The desktop is the main workspace for your computer. To open a program, file, or folder, just double-click the icon. Each time you want to open something, it will appear in a new window. You have the ability to move windows by clicking and dragging the top of the window. When you're done, just release the mouse. If you have more than one window open at a time, you can quickly switch between them by clicking the icon for that window on the taskbar. Almost all windows allow you to maximize the window so that it fills the entire screen. Just click the button here. Click the button again to return the window to its original size. When you're finished, closing the window is easy. Just click the X. That covers the basics. Now that you know your way around Windows, you can start taking advantage of everything it has to offer.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Just a quick reminder for most people, and maybe, a little education for a few. But it's just that we are using computers and smartphones and all of these gadgets so often, right, that sometimes we just need a reminder. Okay. Now, just to also remind you all that Windows, right, is the operating system, right? Some people know it as the OS, right? Navigations and practical skill for everyday use is very important. Remember the names of things. That as was shown, that long bar at the bottom of your screen is known as your taskbar. Everything that you are working on is displayed on that taskbar. So whatever you open is on the taskbar. And please to remember that when you open different apps, because everything is known as an app. Word document is an app, right? PowerPoint is an app. Everything on computers or phone is known as an app. Excel, everything. All right. So when you have things open on your task bar, then you'll know actually that now it is working in the RAM, read random access memory. It's not working on your hard drive. So a lot of people promote large hard drive when you are going to the store to purchase a computer or a laptop, only to recognize that when you buy the laptop with 2 terabyte of hard drive and you go home and you start to working on a few documents, you might have 2 or 3 Word document up. You might have a PowerPoint, you might have an Excel, you might have a few things up and kicking, and then you open you might open YouTube and Facebook, and you might load up your um, WhatsApp, Telegram, and you have a few things up and running. Then you realize now your laptop is slow, running slow. One of the main reasons is that your RAM is very small. Most laptops and computers they sell you just have 8 GB of RAM. And with that 8 GB of RAM is nothing. Nothing. How do you know the size of your RAM? Well, it's most of the time it's displayed when it's in the store. It's displayed on the the right beside the keypad. Most of the time it's displayed right there. So if you look in that little section there near your keypad, it will tell you that your RAM might be 4 GB or 8 GB. And that's it, right? Not enough to really tackle the amount of things that you might be opening up, because now on the taskbar, everything is on the RAM. Now to look or to find, I should say, to find how much RAM you have, right? There's an easy way to look, and that is by let me share my screen so maybe that you can actually see what I am doing. All right, somebody in the chat, Queen Nadu, have you tried
She
refreshing?
said, sorry,
Okay.
Dr. Derek, to interrupt. She wrote that it's black on her end. So she's in the platform because I can see her, but she said it's
Yes.
black on her end, but she's the only one that's saying that. So I just want to know if
Yeah.
refreshing
I
might
might
help.
need to come out or come back and come back in.
Yeah, she might need.
Queen
Yeah,
Nadu.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Come out, shut down your
I
computer,
can
do
see everything, but when you share,
Or
No,
when
I'm
he
not
was
sharing
sharing,
right
Dr.
now.
Derek.
okay.
No, I'm not sharing as yet.
No, now you are not sharing, but when you are sharing, I see the black in the center. I can hear you explaining what and I cannot see anything that you are showing.
Oh, when I was doing this,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
If you're
black.
just getting started with
Now I
Windows,
can see.
learning how to navigate the
Okay,
interface
all
is a
right,
great
beautiful. All right, so you were just experiencing computer lag.
Okay,
And that's
got it.
you see that's what I'm talking about. You see,
Mm,
it all depends on your RAM. When your
mm,
RAM is small, because everything now is operating on your RAM.
mm,
You open some browser, right? All of that is on the RAM. And so everything is fighting for precedence, so to speak. And so yes, it might be dark because your RAM takes a little while to see, or to be able to accommodate, I should say, to be able to
mm-hmm,
accommodate that other app that you have
mm,
open, right? So even though you might have a big hard drive, as I was explaining, when it comes on to the RAM, make sure that you also have a big RAM, okay?
mm.
And so to find out what size RAM you have on your computer, let me share my screen so I can show you. Let me share entire window and share this one and share that one. All right. So hopefully you should be seeing my computer, which you are seeing my meeting platform,
Yeah.
and you're seeing down here, all of this here,
Mm-hmm.
this bar starting from the start.
Yeah.
Beside the start is normally the search. And then all of this on the bottom of my screen here, going across, all of that is the RAM with the temperature and the time or the clock and date to the far right. All of that bar is known as your task bar. And the more things you have open on your task bar, then it start to lag, or it start to get black, or it start to take its time to show you something is happening when especially something with a video content comes up. All right. So to find out what RAM you have, then you click on your folder. Click on your folder, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to where it says this PC. Right click on this PC and then click on properties. And when you click on properties, it will give you some information, right? It tells you what is your processor, which is a next thing that you need to know, right? i7 is the least processor you must have. i7. The computer world is at i9. So when you go to a store to purchase a computer or a laptop, don't go less than i7. If you go to i5 and i3, no, those are outdated. i5 is actually from 2009. So you are buying a very, 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 very old computer. Very old computer. Even though you buy it today, it's still a very old computer in computer world. Okay, so i7 is the least. Please do not buy AMD processors. AMD processors run very hot, extremely hot, and so they shut down very quickly. So please do not buy AMD. Always purchase Intel. Intel is the best processor that you can get. Number two, we talk about the RAM, right? Mine is even low. Mine is very low. 16 is very low. 16 gigabyte is low. All right. So when you most laptops and computer you buy for 500 or less than 500, God forbid, then it is 4 gigabyte of RAM. And by the time you open up two little things, it's running slow and lagging and all of those things. All right. So these are really the two of the most important things when you're buying a laptop or a computer: your processor and your RAM. Processor and RAM. Okay, those are the two of the most important things. So don't buy less than 16 gigabyte with RAM, preferably 32, right, and above. So I so need to upgrade this because this is very small. So 32, 64, preferably 128. 128 RAM, it's good. Normally, those type of computers are gaming computers, right? Because gamers need a lot of RAM when they're opening up those big internet games. They need a lot of RAM to operate in those gaming rooms, right? Especially if they're serious gamers. Then when you have some serious gamers, You know,
You do.
you're talking about 500 gigabyte of RAM. Yes, five your thing says hard drive. Yeah, 500 gigabyte of RAM is the least you have when you're doing those really serious gamers, because you cannot afford any lag, especially if you're playing those big international games. Okay, so um, please take note, and that's where you find it. Again, you open your folder, and then you go to
This PC.
this PC, right mouse click on this PC, and then click on properties, and this window will open. All right,
Okay.
and that is how you know that very important piece of information as it relates to your laptop or computers. All right, so I'll just start out, just quickly bring
Thank
that
you.
to the forefront. Hopefully, it will be helping us moving forward. All right, especially if we're going to purchase a laptop, which I know people will soon purchase. All right, because that's where we live now, computer world. All right. So thank you all very much. Really, really appreciate. And that is it. Any questions, any comment, anything anyone want to divulge?
Well, oh, I guess I should raise my hand, but I don't see anybody
No,
else.
man,
So
that's all right, man. Blurt it
I'm
out.
going to go ahead. So you just, in the last part, you just said people are going to be, but I've never really had anything else for the longest time besides that. But I wanted to ask you, the, I was looking up as to why the camera is so bad on this platform, because on Zoom, it doesn't look quite this bad. So is that something in the laptop? I mean, do I need an external camera? Is that the solution?
Yes, really and truly. If your camera, well, every what these webinar platform, every webinar
Yeah,
platform,
yeah, yeah. I know. I know.
is it depends on the type of platform. It might work very good with Zoom. It might work terrible with Google
StreamYard
Meet,
or Restream or any
Stream.
one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it worked bad here
it does.
because each platform has a video threshold. Now with Zoom video threshold is 480,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
480p. That's the resolution.
Right.
And so because it's very small, then the quality is better. Because
Oh,
the resolution is small, then the quality looks better.
yeah. Okay.
With meeting, the resolution is 1080. So the resolution is kind of bigger.
Yeah.
So the so it requires more. It
Yeah.
requires a better camera
The laptop
also.
doesn't have it, right? Okay.
And laptop, I've never used all my years doing webinars or involved in webinars. I've never used the camera on the laptop
Okay then.
because the
All right.
resolution is small, but so that it look better, really.
Yeah.
The resolution on the camera is small,
Mhm.
so that the quality can look, better
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
And then
But
with
because,
Zoom,
yeah.
their resolution is small,
So it
so
matches it. It kind of
it
matches
matches
it,
it up.
right?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Thank you. So
right?
that means I need a camera, especially for a platform like this. And
Yes.
what is the most cost-effective camera I should go for, Dr. Derek?
Well, I don't even
Yes.
know. I don't even
Don't
know
give me
where
no
you want
hundreds
to
of
go.
thousands of dollars because I'm not going to
No,
spend
man,
that.
no, no, no. Well, with me, I have a PTZ camera, which
PTZ.
is PTZ, which
Mhm.
means pan, tilt, and zoom.
Okay.
So in other words, that is why, I can
Do the
touch
things
a
you do.
button,
Yeah.
and my camera move,
Yeah. There you go.
right? My
Bye.
camera moves. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And do
Yes.
all those fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
especially when I'm doing a live presentation, then I need to quickly move from me to somebody else, or to the
Yeah.
audience, or to
Yeah.
somebody else
Yeah.
who is going to speak.
Okay.
So I need that flexibility. You might not
Mm-hmm.
need that flexibility,
Don't think I do.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on what you need, really and truly. But for me, I need a PTZ.
Okay.
There are very good options of um, cameras that you can just place or hook
Oh,
on your
it better be
laptop.
plug and play because I'm not going to be
Yeah,
calibrating or
man.
fixing
It's
anything. Yeah.
USB. Everything I'm talking, it would be USB. I'd have
Okay,
to
good.
look. I'd have to look for one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
All
and
right.
I don't like the ones that you just plug on your laptop
No?
lid.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you see, depending on where the laptop is seated,
Mm-hmm.
then that's why most of the time the camera is low, so it kind of more show your chin going up
Mm-hmm.
because the laptop is on the desk.
It is,
So
yes.
any camera I am going to choose, or I'm going to look for myself, it has to be something that I can put on a tripod, so that
Okay.
it is right. you
Yes.
know
Eye
it's
level.
it's not
Face
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's eye level. The
yeah.
camera itself is eye level,
I hear
so
you.
that I can look straight into the camera.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
And all of that. So I have a tripod. Well, it's not really on a tripod, it's mounted on the wall. So right now my camera is mounted on a wall, with a fixture, a wall
Mm-hmm.
mounted fixture.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that if I stand, well, as you know, I
You can
stand.
adjust it, right? You can adjust it. Yes. Okay.
Yes, I can adjust, and
I get it.
see there, it's gone. So I
Yes.
can walk. So I'm kind of, you know, if you notice now, I am kind of to the side,
Mm-hmm.
and because over here now is more busy, a lot of things are behind me. So it all
Mm-hmm.
depends, is that if a lot of things is behind you also, or you have a plain when you have a plain background,
Yeah.
right? When you have a plain background, it shows better also,
Yes. Absolutely.
right? When you have a
Okay.
plain background, and when you have proper lighting.
Yes. Yeah, I know. The lighting
So
is
right now
important.
for me, I have two LED light in front, and I also have a LED light in the back to
Okay.
take out the shadow.
But you have
So
a kind of a studio, Dr. Derek. I will not be fixing up.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
I
because in
can see
front of
that you set up as a
in,
studio, but I
yes,
just want to
definitely.
make this a little bit better because if I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
I
All right.
have, I
Thank you,
have,
Dr.
I,
Derek. Yeah,
yeah, I have a studio here, actually.
you,
Yes, that is
you
correct.
do. I can see that.
Um,
So thank you so much. I appreciate that.
yeah,
All
man.
right. So I look
All right.
for an intermediate camera because, yeah, the
Yeah,
mic
but
sounds okay. I think the mic is okay, right? The mic sounds okay. It's just the camera is not.
yes, 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 your mic is good. Well, with
All
me,
right.
I have a Yeti. I have a
The mic is
Yeti.
a Yeti.
Yes. So it's one of those,
Oh, very professional looking one. Yes.
yeah, one of those Yeti mics.
Okay.
Um, where Right. So I external mic again, and it's on a
A
arm.
fixture to make
It's
it
on a
be
arm, so
movable.
I can,
Yeah, you can.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's on a
directional.
arm.
Yeah.
Because with this mic, I can make it directional, which is just the
Mm-hmm.
front mic
Mm-hmm.
is on, or if I have a guest
You can
and
turn it to
sitting
them.
across from me, then I can open the front and the back mic,
Oh,
or
oh,
or or if I want omnidirectional, then I have
yeah.
that feature also.
You can have like surround sound. Nice.
Yes, yes, yes. So as I said, like when I'm on when I'm doing live program with a live audience,
Mm-hmm.
then the omnidirectional, um,
Yeah. Well, you need that for now,
multi-directional.
Dr. Derek, but I don't
Yeah.
need that, right? I
No,
just
no,
need a
no, no,
good.
no.
By the way, I sent you something, the topic for on the
Yes,
next one.
yes. Okay, wonderful.
All
All
right.
right,
Okay. Thank
wonderful.
you so much, Dr.
All
Derek.
right. So before you go, just give us a closing, please.
Well,
Thanks.
I'm just going to repeat what I said, that we are enough, but it's not enough to sit there. We're not saying that you must settle and stop. We're not talking about settling for mediocrity. And because my belief, and most of us here believe, we came with a purpose. So, of course, we can't do that. But we have to be enough to begin, because you have to begin somewhere. But we have the foundation. Because again, what he said about us, he's made us more than conquerors, right? We're overcomers. We're the beloved. We're chosen. Our names are written in his hand. Doesn't matter what the world says. Don't look for your validation there. It is not good to do that, because that is very changeable and fickle. One day you're good, one day you're not, one day you're a poop. You can't rise like that. But we are enough to begin in our Heavenly Father. Firm, firm, firm. We are enough. So let's begin, whatever that good thing is that we want to begin. That is my word, Dr. Derry.
Mm,
We're enough to
nice.
begin. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Yvonne Finn.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate, really
Mhm.
appreciate. And thank you all for making it deep dive,
Yeah.
globally changing
Changing lives.
lives. Just scanning on the very chats, and everyone is saying good presentation, etc. All right, so we are going to pull the curtains down on another wonderful episode of Deep Dive, globally changing lives. And so, especially for those on the varied YouTube platform, as you know, we have our after party for a little bit, and then
Mhm.
we are good to go. So, remember, we have deep dive on Thursday. And yes, it will be our own sweet, lovely Queen Yvonne Finn that is bringing the mindset. So please be
Yay.
here early for that. She will be gracing us once again on Thursday with her lovely, beautiful, happy, warm smile, despite of where she's located. A very warm smile,
Dr. Derek,
captivating
it's not
smile.
cold. I have 11 degrees centigrade. It's hot, hot, hot.
I didn't say it was cold. I said it in spite of where you are. That's all I
You keep telling everybody how cold it is.
said.
This is the spring. We're warm.
Mm. All right, if you say so. Um, King Carlton do agree with you, but that's all
I
right.
know he doesn't. Hey, we have to take what we can get, eh?
King Carlton
Canada,
do
eh?
not agree with you, but that's all right.
He's not agreeing, I know. I don't blame him. He knows what warm is, and it's not 11 degrees centigrade.
Oh, mercy, mercy.
I tell
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much, Queen Yvonne Finn.
Thank
Just
you,
to
sir.
remind those of us who are here that there will be no dream team on Sunday. They will be taking a Mother's Day break.
Yes.
So go and treat your mothers and so on. But Thursday, it would be deep dive once again. And next Monday, it's none other than Mindset Monday.
Monday.
I just to confirm, there is no one global movement
No, no, not
on
right
Tuesday
now.
and Thursday. Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So just confirming there is no one global movement. All right. So Not sure about O Passion, Singapore,
Mm.
Malaysia. Not 100% sure. I will check it out hopefully before Thursday, so that we can know exactly what happened with one O Passion.
Oh,
All right. So
passion.
thanks again, everyone. Thank you very much, Queen Yvonne Finn. Really appreciate. And those that are on the YouTube platform, thank you very much. And we will be saying bye for the YouTube, especially now. Take best care, and you have yourself a wonderful rest of the week until we see you on Thursday at
Right.
7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Um,
Take best care. Right. That's true. All right. Thank you all very, very. Oh, what happened here?